Okay, let's get to the phone lines. We've got Denise on the line from Foley. Hey there, Denise. What's your question tonight?
Hey, Denise.
Yes, I wanted to ask. My mother went into a nursing home for therapy, mostly because she had broken a hip, and I was with her, me and my husband, most all the time, but I was sick and had to go to. I had cancer, and I had to deal with that, and I was away a little bit, talked to her 3 times a day. While she was there, though, she started complaining to me about the aide was kind of rough with her, and I made it very aware when she went in that she'd had her throat stretched a few times. You know, she's 93, and but she was in good shape with it. But the nurses at first were so nice because they would take her with them to eat and stuff. Well, when I wasn't around anymore then for a few weeks, she actually got choked on her food. She started at night complaining to me about she was bruised. They were being a little rough with this one particular aide, okay? And
was it always just the one aide being rough with your mother, or did she complain about multiple staff members being too rough?
I think it was just one, but I'm not for sure because I wasn't there.
Okay.
But anyway, this aide, I think it was the same one, but I'm not sure. But they brought my mother's dinner to her one time, and she had a little trouble seeing too. And they were very aware of everything. I was on top of it. But they let her, my mother had no heart problems, nothing. She was perfectly healthy except for her hip and this throat. Okay, and she saw some good doctors. And one night that week, she got a little choked. They took her to the ER. They brought her back. I talked to her. She wasn't okay. I actually called the paramedics again, and they took her back. And then the throat doctor, I called them. They kept her and stretched her throat. Okay, she needed it. Okay, a few days later, the aide brought her food to her and left her. And then they called me and said she went without oxygen. She ate a spoonful of grits, and she choked and went like 45 minutes before they found her, and she was brain dead then.
Oh my goodness!
And so
Denise, she choked. She was left alone and choked on food. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, all right. And I'm sorry, Denise. I need to cut you off there, Ruth. And I know you had some trouble hearing that caller there, but essentially, this woman's mother, who's 93, went in with a broken hip to get some rehab for that, and was complaining about one particular aide who was very rough with her, and at some point she was left alone and choked on some food and was brain dead. What would you tell Denise in this situation? What can she do? It's horrible.
It is horrible, and I'm very sorry that happened to your family, Denise, and also to your sweet mother. What I would do, of course, I'm a plaintiff's lawyer who, I would recommend this, is to talk to an attorney. You can call Bill Island's office tomorrow and get all the facts. Just get all the facts. That's what I would recommend. And I'm sorry I couldn't hear your question or the facts that you presented to us, but I would recommend that you call and get a legal opinion about what recourse you have. And I don't know, is your mother still living or?
No,
she passed away.
She did by the time they found her. 45 minutes.
45 minutes had gone by the time they found her, and she had passed away. And Allison, what I would tell you, and I'm not sure, Allison, can you tell me when this happened? How long ago?
It's Denise. Denise,
I'm sorry, Denise.
It's been about 3 years ago, but it's haunting me.
Okay.
I can't really stand to live with it, because they found her slumped over in her chair.
It's awful.
Well, and you need to speak to a lawyer when you can. The statute of limitations may have already expired, but at least speak to a lawyer, find out what he or she says, and they can advise you that way, and you can find out if there's something that can be done.